Michael, what's today's audio topic?
Today we're comparing SHANLING's network streamer SM1.3 and Linkplay's WiiM Ultra.
So it's a comparison between a mid-range and an entry-level network streamer. Master wants to hear about the network streamer comparison too, right?
Yes, I want to hear it.
What equipment did you use?
The source was Qobuz, the amp was the SM-Cell PA400, and the speakers were the B&W 805D4. We compared the network streamers, SHANLING's SM1.3 and Linkplay's WiiM Ultra.
Was there a difference in sound between the two?
Since they're in different price ranges, I expected a difference, but it was more than I anticipated.
What are the prices of the two?
The SM1.3 is $1,300 and the WiiM Ultra is $375.
The SM1.3 is over 3 times more expensive. Paying 3 times more doesn't necessarily mean you get 3 times the functionality, right?
Exactly. Whether the SM1.3 is worth 3 times the price of the WiiM Ultra is the focus of this review.
Got it. What about the spec sheets for both units?
Here's the spec sheet. Let's go through it step by step. First, the DAC chips. The SM1.3 uses Asahi Kasei's AK4499EX plus AK4191, while the WiiM Ultra uses ESS's ES9038Q2M. The AK4499EX is Asahi Kasei's flagship, while the ES9038Q2M is ESS's standard grade chip.
So there's a difference in the DAC chips.
That's right. The SM1.3 has a higher level DAC chip. The SM1.3 supports PCM 768 kHz, 32-bit, and DSD 512, while the WiiM Ultra only supports up to PCM 192 kHz, 24-bit.
Is DSD support really necessary?
If you only listen to streaming services, the WiiM Ultra SPCM 192 kHz, 24-bit is perfectly sufficient. The display is a 5.8-inch touchscreen on the SM1.3 and a 3.5-inch touchscreen on the WiiM Ultra. The WiiM Ultra's 3.5-inch screen is too small and awkward to use. Both units support major streaming services. Storage. The SM1.3 has 64 GB internal storage plus supports SSDs up to 2 TB. The WiiM Ultra only supports USB storage.
The SM1.3 offers broader external storage compatibility.
Analog outputs. SM1.3 has RCA and XLR. WiiM Ultra has RCA only. Digital outputs. SM1.3 has USB, coaxial, optical, I2S. WiiM Ultra has coaxial and optical only. Phono input is only available on the WiiM Ultra. Size and weight. SM1.3 is 280 by 280 by 110 millimeters, 6.4 kilograms. WiiM Ultra is 211 by 200 by 72 millimeters, 1.42 kilograms. The WiiM Ultra is smaller. You'll see the size difference when you place them side by side. Even so, the SM1.3 is still compact compared to full-size audio gear. The build quality of the aluminum alloy SM1.3 is overwhelmingly more premium and solid.
Overall, the SM1.3 is worth the price difference, huh?
Yeah, I think the price gap between the two shows in the input, output ports, and the build quality.
What about the apps for the two units?
The SM1.3 uses the Edit Controller app, while the WiiM Ultra uses WiiM Home. The WiiM Home app is vastly more user-friendly.
How are they different?
The Edit Controller is quite sluggish. Just selecting a song feels stressful. WiiM Home is smooth and very easy to use. Also, compared to WiiM Home, which lets you search across subscription services, Edit Controller requires you to select each subscription service separately before choosing a song. Plus, as I mentioned before, with Edit Controller, you have to turn your phone sideways for detailed operations. This is a hassle. Honestly, even with its great sound, I didn't want to use the SM1.3 app. But there's a way to avoid using the subpar SM1.3 app.
You can play songs without the app?
Using Qobuz Connect lets you control it without the SM1.3 app.
Really?
Qobuz and Spotify can play music without using the Network Streamers app. Amazon Music doesn't work that way, though.
I see. How much difference is there in sound between the two?
I was skeptical about how much difference network streamers could make, but it was quite significant. The SM1.3 has vastly superior SN ratio and higher resolution. It's a different dimension of sound.
Is it the DAC chip?
That's part of it, but I don't think the DAC chip alone could make that much difference in SN.
So what is it then?
Not just the DAC chip, but everything else. The sound quality of a network streamer is largely determined by factors beyond the DAC chip. The higher the model, the more the design differences beyond the DAC chip translate into sound quality differences.
What specifically is different?
First, the power supply. The SM1.3 uses a linear power supply with two toroidal transformers, one for digital and one for analog. The WiiM Ultra, on the other hand, uses a switching power supply.
What's a toroidal transformer?
A toroidal transformer is a type of transformer where the coil is wound around a donut-shaped iron core. Compared to standard rectangular transformers, EI transformers, they're more expensive to manufacture due to the complexity. However, they offer advantageous characteristics for audio and have become one of the iconic components in high-end equipment. Standard transformers use wire wound around a rectangular core made from combined E-shaped and I-shaped iron plates. A toroidal transformer, however, uses a seamless ring-shaped core. The defining feature of a toroidal transformer is that the magnetic flux circulates inside the donut shape, resulting in extremely low leakage magnetic flux outside the core. There are three main reasons toroidal transformers are chosen for audio. First, overwhelmingly low noise. Magnetic leakage from transformers can infiltrate nearby sensitive audio signals, DACs or analog circuits, causing a booming noise, hum noise. Toroidal transformers have extremely low leakage, enabling a lower noise floor. Second, minimal vibration. Rectangular EI transformers are prone to physical humming sounds because their iron plates vibrate slightly. Toroidal cores are integrated, and the coils are tightly wound, suppressing physical vibration. Third, sound responsiveness, transient response. Their high efficiency allows them to quickly and stably supply power, even during sudden spikes in demand, like dramatic musical crescendos. This directly translates to sound power and deep bass extension.
The toroidal transformer seems to have nothing but advantages.
That's why it's costly, making it impossible to include in the budget-friendly WiiM Ultra. Beyond the power supply, factors determining a network streamer's sound quality include the clock, analog output stage, digital signal processing, network circuitry, OS and software, PCB design, and volume control.
So overall, the SM1.3 is superior?
I can't speak to the minutiae, but I don't think the sound would change this much otherwise.
I get that the SM1.3 sounds great, but does it have any drawbacks?
While the SM1.3 is overwhelmingly superior in sound quality, it does have flaws. Three things stood out to me with the SM1.3. First, as I mentioned earlier, the app is awkward to use. I think you can get used to it. The second drawback is the long startup time. Since the SM1.3 has a solid power supply, the longer boot time is unavoidable. The WiiM Ultra stays in constant standby mode, so you can select a song on your phone and it plays immediately. In terms of convenience, the WiiM Ultra is superior. Also, the SM1.3 can't be turned on via smartphone, so you have to use the remote or press the power button on the unit itself and wait about a minute before you can select a song. Well, this too probably becomes less of an issue with practice. The third point is the biggest drawback. It's that when the sampling frequency changes, the sound at the beginning of the song gets quieter. It doesn't produce pop noise, but it probably processes the volume at the start of the song to be quieter to prevent noise. It's fine for songs that start quietly, but it's a problem for tracks that begin loudly.
That's a concern.
The WiiM Ultra doesn't exhibit this phenomenon.
The SM1.3 has better sound quality, but the WiiM Ultra has its strengths too.
Hopefully a software update will fix the issue with the quiet song start.
Today, I really understood the comparison between SHANLING's network streamer SM1.3 and Linkplay's WiiM Ultra. There's a good reason for the price difference between network streamers, and the sound is different too. Master, you found the network streamer comparison interesting today too, right?
Yes, interesting.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel.